Previously on the Fulton News Network.
And that's interesting.
My gears.
Nobody needs your Vaseline. We bring Vaseline to the jungle for.
How am I gonna do any good deeds? It's impossible. Take care, Emily.
You.
Oh no.
This is real bad. Real bad. How long until Rush figures it out? Entire network shuts down.
Of his delicious and nutritious food.
The network's being shut down. I just want to go back to daycare.
It'll all be just fine if you take a deep breath in.
Tom, the network is crashing.
Oh my gosh, let me call Pat. This is not like any carrot cake I've ever seen. That kid's hacked into the system, the network is crashing. You gotta get it fixed ASAP.
Esto es absolutamente horrible.
Mrs. Cobus, do it now. What's this?
What are these kids thinking? After what happened last year, the show can't possibly go on. Who are you? No!
Hi, I'm Bree.
And I'm Jake. Welcome back to the Fulton News Network. It's been so long since we have an episode. Sorry the season's taken so long.
Yeah. How was your first week back at school?
I mean, I'm not trying to make it sound too verbose, but still voracious. It's good.
Well, let's pass it over to Dakota with the weather.
Hello, and welcome to our first weather release with meteorologist Malik. Have you noticed that it's been really cold lately? Well, we expect that trend to continue. This week, expect daily highs between 20 and 30 degrees and lows into the teens into the night. Precipitation-wise, I expect a very mild week. I believe you're getting this on Monday. This is Monday in Michigan, right over here. As you can see, storm is going through, but it's going to be a small storm. Expect some flurries, maybe an inch. I don't expect too many impacts. We will have school. So, continuing, this is throughout the week. This is the 15th, mild as well. Another small storm coming through, but mid-Michigan always lucks out of it. And continuing, this is the storm that we are looking at right now. This is Saturday midday. This is a pretty impactful storm if it does hit us right on. Expect 2 to 4 inches. Obviously, it won't affect school. That's on the weekend. 0% no school for this week. We will have a full week of school. And models aren't the most consistent. So there will be quite a few changes here in the next couple days, and I'll try to keep you all updated. Stay warm and flush those ice cubes, as numerous storm systems will be coming through in the coming weeks.
Fillikers, think about that weather. If we had a hockey team, I bet they'd love that.
Sure they would. Now pass it off to Jacob with the latest in sports news.
Sounds like
Thank you, Jake and Bree, for allowing me to discuss the past and upcoming sports in addition to band information. This week on January 6th, freshmen JV and varsity played against Bath on Wednesday. The freshmen had a heartbreaking defeat, losing 57-47, with Levi being the top scorer, having 20 points. JV also defeated, with Zach and Jackson being the top scorers. Varsity played Bath with a thrashing victory, winning 60-48. Bryson led the scoring with 27 points. Women's junior varsity played St. Charles. Women's junior varsity was defeated with a score of 38-31. women's varsity with a pulverizing loss, losing 50-44. The band is prepping for a festival and some very exciting stuff for the Fulton News Network that is coming soon. That sums it up for Band and Sports. Send it back to you, Jacob.
I gotta say, Tick, we really appreciate that update in sports and band.
Should we move on with student interviews?
Well, I think that's what's next.
Thank you, Bree and Jake. Now we're going to take it and interview some boys basketball players. Firstly, we're with this astonishing big man for varsity. What would you say your favorite NBA player is?
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he is the MVP. I can see why.
Probably Karl Malone. He was a force back in the day, elite player.
Larry Bird.
He's the greatest white man ever.
Okay.
Secondly, we know that you have to stay locked before the game. What do you think your favorite song to listen to pregame is?
Ocean Spray by Moneybagg Yo.
Sounds pretty good.
Outro by Meek Mill.
Sounds pretty good.
Weaker by LiAngelo Ball.
Sounds like. Last question. What do you think you would do if you got $1 million? How would you spend it?
I'd give half of it to charity and probably spend the other half on. I'd invest and spend some of it on basketball. I'd buy a new house, buy a new car, spend the rest of it on my woman.
Oh, sounds like a good plan.
I'd probably buy a house or something.
That's probably what I'd do.
Yeah, a nice little house. That's probably it though, honestly.
Some really interesting answers. I wonder what else they would do with $1 million.
You know, I'd really put a big bet on them being financially smart, investing in a 401k.
Thank you, Bree and Jake. Now for previous and upcoming events. Birthday-wise, we had Bryce on the 5th last week, and upcoming birthdays are Andriana on the 14th, Julian and Andrew both on the 17th, and Connor on the 18th. And today, it's Mal's birthday, so make sure you wish her a happy birthday. Other than birthdays, the only upcoming event is the NHS induction ceremony on January 19th at 4 p.m. Now back to you and Bree, Jake.
Those hospitals are making bank off of these birth rates.
Can't be that many birthdays for next month, right? Anyways, heading over to Evelyn for Staff Spotlight featuring Mr. Enerson.
I've enjoyed teaching here a lot. It's the students are very energetic, I'll say that. That can be positive or negative, but I enjoy it. It keeps me active. I'm on my toes a lot of times because some of the things we say are out there, but it helps me think. It keeps my brain young. So I enjoy it though. It's very fun. Everyone's very welcoming here, so I've enjoyed that.
What's your favorite class to teach?
My favorite class to teach so far, the one that I've taught here, would probably be biology, and that to me is just overall I think is very fun for everyone. It's a lot of how we as people, we grow and how we're made, and then just how we interact in the environment that we have to spend the rest of our lives in. It gives a good perspective of ourselves and where we are.
What made you choose Fulton?
Well, truthfully, I went to a school about this size, a little bit bigger, and so I'm used to the small school feel, and I really enjoyed that, especially after teaching at a much larger school. I felt coming to a small, middle of America school is nice. It's fun.
If you could add a class here, what would you teach?
If I could add a class, Ms. Kolbus kind of already let me do that with my plants and animals science class. We get to use the greenhouse outside, but other than that, I might add an anatomy and physiology class. Again, I'm all about us being able to learn about ourselves.
What's your favorite sports team?
My favorite sports team, college-wise, it's Michigan State. Overall, though, professionally, I'd probably say the Detroit Lions, or just any Detroit team.
You liking their season so far?
I am. It's the most fun season I've had since I've been alive. That's all we need for me.
There are a lot of new faces in the school this year. We're so thankful that Mr. Enerson joined us.
Yes, we are. Well, I think that is the end of our show. Thanks for watching the
Fulton News Network! See ya!
This here's a jam for all the fellas. Try to do what those ladies tell us. Get shot down cause you're overzealous. Play hard to get females get jealous. Okay, smarty, go to a party. Girls are scantily clad and showing body. A chick walks by you with you, but standing on the wall.
Yo, it's your boy Chico, baby, back with another video.
Food is served and you're stone cold munching. Music comes on, people start to dance, but then you ate so much you nearly split your pants. A girl starts walking, guy starts walking.
Who are you? No!
Take a deep breath in and let it out.
I love the Fulton News Network.